The term deep state has been thrown around by Republicans since pretty much the day that Donald Trump got sworn into office. And let's be fair too, there's been plenty of Democrats who've been throwing around the phrase deep state since Donald Trump was sworn in. They've seen all of the investigations that have gone into Donald Trump as just a coup by this so-called deep state to take down Donald Trump. Donald Trump himself has referenced the deep state and the coup that's taking place. He did it just this week. But according to one person who's very close to Donald Trump, in fact, he was Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, man by the name, you may have heard of him, Steve Bannon. According to Steve Bannon, in a new book by author James Stewart, the book is called Deep State, Trump, the FBI, and the Rule of Law, Steve Bannon tells the author, yeah, the deep state's not real, we made that up. Here's what he says. The deep state conspiracy theory is for nutcases. America isn't Turkey or Egypt. Nutcases. If you're out there on the right and you're talking about the deep state, I want you to know that Steve Bannon thinks you're a nutcase. I also want you to know that I think you're a nutcase, but Steve Bannon also thinks that you're a nutcase. And he's been a part of it. And he helped propagate it through both Breitbart and his time with the Trump administration. Steve Bannon was pushing this deep state narrative, which he freely admits. He also admits it was a complete lie. It's false, fabricated. This is not the first book where Steve Bannon has made this claim. There was also a book, Deep State, written by Corey Lewandowski and David Bossie, where they were interviewing Bannon, talking about the deep state and how horrible it is, and Bannon said, "You do realize that none of this is true." So now we have Bannon on multiple occasions telling us that this whole deep state lie is not real. And what Bannon goes on to say in the new book is that, you know what, there is an intense bureaucracy in DC. It's complicated, it's complex, there's lots of levels and layers to it, but it's not a conspiracy. It's not a deep state. There's no coup taking place to remove Donald Trump from office. And that's coming from Steve Bannon himself. That's a pretty damning indictment. And that should say something to everyone out there who keeps talking about the deep state. Deep state isn't real, folks. Yes, we have intelligence agencies. Yes, they do things that we don't know about. But overthrowing our own government isn't one of them. And here's the thing. These conspiracy theorists out there, they create conspiracy theories to explain things that they don't understand. It's a coping mechanism for them. It's the way to explain an unexplainable world. So they create these lies, these falsehoods. They know they've created it, but they invest so much of their time into the creation of this lie, this theory, that they themselves begin to believe in it. I mean, it is a form of psychosis. They have created this alternate version of reality. They know they created it, but they get so invested in it that they believe this is the new truth, and the reality where they had created this themselves no longer exists. It is a mental problem, and it's a problem we should probably take a little bit more seriously in this country. Get these people the help that they need. But for now, we need to put this deep state conspiracy theory to bed. It's not helping anything. It's making everybody look just a little bit crazier than they actually are. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.